This is just the apparatus. Have one where it's broken down to just the insert with the silicone in it and the plate itself, the actual spinner plate. And this particular unit, you can get a feel for what it's like without having to hold on to all the material.
It's not a liquid silicone then, it's a hard.
Sure, it's liquid. You bet, you bet. But it's a gel. Yeah, it's very viscous. It's another sample. This one has 6 independent streams, so we can go to a bigger flow with more streams, and it has a bigger nozzle in it. So as you look at this particular one, you'll see that it has a bigger stream and bigger nozzle, so it has more flow, so we break it into more streams to displace the water more uniformly. Also, they make them in much smaller sizes, and this would mainly be for orchard and vineyard use. And so we have a small plate, again, a cap full of silicone with a single stream now, and we're trying to project water out at relatively low pressure. You know, these things are going to work around ideally 25-30 psi, and they are going to be able to shoot that stream of water anywhere from 17 feet to maybe 30 feet, depending again on the flow. The bigger the nozzle, the more flow can go through it, the further it's going to traject. So we always have that impact of the total flow as to how far it's going to project, what kind of range we're going to get on that particular sprinkler. Pressure and flow are going to dictate the range. And again, these are different nozzles can be inserted into this, and these would be spaced whatever the throw distance is. If they're 18-foot throw, that's probably about the spacing you're going to find out in the orchard. Every 18 feet you'll have one. Like between every other tree, something like that, in the orchard itself. A single stream rotator. So we're looking at rotators, different sizes. You notice that there were 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch base. The bigger ones are 3/4. The smaller are going to be 1/2 inch. We're going to have the opportunity then, pressure range. They actually have pressures as low as 15, as high as 50 psi for the bigger flow rates, 15 to 50. And then the flow in GPM or GPH, oftentimes we'll rate these in gallons per hour, because another advantage of these systems is that we can now drop ourselves down into a much lower flow rate. So if we have problem soils that are having trouble absorbing the water, we can slow that application rate way down, and this system will be real friendly to tighter soils, soils that have more clay in them. And the gallons per hour on the little orchard ones, the little 1/2 inch drives, somewhere between 10 to 25 gallons per hour for the little 1/2 inch base ones. The range in feet, 23 to 38 feet, depending on the nozzle and the pressure. So we go to the lower flows and the lower pressures, we're going to have the shortest range. Again, the higher pressures, the higher flows, we'll get to the maximum range.